Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something truly mind-blowing for you. We're about to dive into a world of unbelievable facts that sound like they're straight out of a sci-fi movie. But trust me, they're 100% real. Get ready to have your mind blown with 10 unbelievable facts that sound fake but are 100% true. We're talking about things that'll make you question everything you thought you knew. We're going to be diving into the weird, the wacky, and the downright unbelievable. So buckle up, smash that like button for good luck, and get ready to have your mind blown. Alright guys, first up, let's talk about fruit, specifically bananas. Did you know that bananas are actually berries? I'm serious, you heard that right? Those yellow crescent-shaped things we all know and love. Berries. Officially, I know what you're thinking, but berries are small and round, like blueberries and raspberries, and you're right, those are berries too. But here's the thing, the scientific definition of a berry is a fruit that develops from the ovary of a single flower and has a fleshy middle with seeds. And guess what? Bananas fit that description perfectly. Now, you might be even more surprised to learn that strawberries aren't actually berries at all. I know, it's mind-blowing. Strawberries are what botanists call accessory fruits, meaning the fleshy part we eat doesn't come from the ovary of the flower. Crazy, right? So next time you're enjoying a banana, remember, you're eating a berry. And when you bite into a juicy strawberry, just know it's playing a delicious trick on us. Okay, get ready for this one, because it's going to blow your mind. We all know the universe is vast, right? Like, really, really big, but I'm about to put that into perspective for you. Imagine every grain of sand on every beach on Earth, every single one. Got it? Now multiply that number by 1 billion. 1 billion. Still with me? Good. Because scientists estimate that there are more stars in the observable universe than all those grains of sand combined. That's right, folks. For every tiny grain of sand on our planet, there's a whole star out there, shining bright in the vastness of space. And not just one star either. Many of those stars have their own planets orbiting them, just like our sun. It's enough to make you feel incredibly small, but also incredibly amazed by the sheer scale and wonder of the universe we live in. And who knows what else is out there, waiting to be discovered. Let's talk about food that lasts forever. No, I'm not talking about Twinkies, though those things do seem to have an incredibly long shelf life. I'm talking about honey, that sweet golden liquid that bees work so hard to make. What if I told you there's a food that never goes bad, like literally never spoils, ever? You'd think I was pulling your leg, right? But it's true. Honey is the only food product known to man that never goes bad. Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old. And guess what? The honey was still perfectly edible. That's because honey has a unique chemical composition that prevents bacteria and microorganisms from growing. So theoretically, you could keep a jar of honey in your pantry forever and it would never go bad. Now, I don't know about you, but I can't think of a single other food that can make that claim. Okay, time for some planetary craziness. We all know that Earth takes 365 days to orbit the Sun, which is what we call a year, right? And a day is 24 hours long because that's how long it takes our planet to rotate on its axis. Makes sense, right? Well, on Venus, things are a little different. Get this, a day on Venus is actually longer than a year on Venus. How's that even possible? Well, Venus rotates incredibly slowly on its axis, like really, really slowly. In fact, it takes Venus about 243 Earth days to complete one rotation. But here's the kicker, it only takes Venus about 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun. So a day on Venus is longer than its year. That means if you lived on Venus, you'd celebrate your birthday before the Sun even came up again. Let's move on to the animal kingdom, because things are about to get weird. And when I say weird, I mean really weird. We're talking about octopuses, those 8-armed, ink-squirting creatures of the deep. Now, octopuses are already pretty strange creatures, but this fact takes the cake. Are you ready for this? Octopuses have 3 hearts and blue blood. Yep, you heard that right, 3 hearts pumping blue blood. 2 of their hearts are responsible for pumping blood to their gills, which is how they breathe underwater. The 3rd heart pumps blood to the rest of their body. And the blue blood, that's because octopus blood contains a protein called hemocyanin, which uses copper instead of iron to carry oxygen. So next time you see an octopus, remember, that creature has not 1, not 2, but 3 hearts beating away inside its squishy body. And if that doesn't make you want to learn more about these fascinating creatures, I don't know what will. Let's switch gears and talk about games, specifically chess. We all know chess is a game of strategy and skill, right? But did you know that chess isn't just a game, it's a universe of possibilities? I'm not kidding. Mathematicians have calculated that there are more possible iterations of a game of chess than there are atoms in the known universe. That's right, folks. Every time you set up a chessboard, you're looking at a near infinite number of potential moves and outcomes. It's mind-boggling to think about the sheer complexity and depth of this ancient game. And it's no wonder that people have been captivated by chess for centuries. All right, time for a quick and fun one. Let's talk about pasta. Specifically, spaghetti. We all love a good plate of spaghetti, right? But have you ever wondered what one piece of spaghetti is called? It sounds like a trick question, but it's not. A single strand of spaghetti is called a spaghetto. I know it sounds made up, but it's true. So next time you're at an Italian restaurant, you can impress your friends by ordering one spaghetto, please. They'll probably think you're crazy, but hey, at least you'll be technically correct. Let's talk about history for a minute, specifically war. Wars are usually long, drawn-out affairs, lasting years and costing countless lives. But did you know that the shortest war in history lasted only 38 minutes? You heard that right, 38 minutes. It happened in 1896 between Britain and Zanzibar. The Anglo-Zanzibar War, as it's known, started after the pro-British Sultan died and a new Sultan took over without British approval. The British were not happy about this, so they sent their warships to Zanzibar and gave the new Sultan an ultimatum: surrender or face the consequences. The Sultan refused, and the British opened fire. The bombardment lasted just 38 minutes before the Sultan's forces surrendered. It was the shortest war in recorded history and thankfully resulted in relatively few casualties. All right, let's talk about the raw power of nature. We all know that lightning is powerful, right? But did you know that a single bolt of lightning contains enough energy to toast 100,000 slices of bread? I'm serious. That's enough toast to feed a small city. Lightning bolts are incredibly hot, reaching temperatures of up to 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. So next time you see lightning, think about this. That single bolt of electricity could toast enough bread to feed everyone you know, and then some. And finally, let's end with a truly bizarre fact. We all know Pringles, right? Those delicious stackable potato chips that come in a can. But did you ever stop to think about the can itself? Well, the inventor of the Pringles can, a man named Frederick Bauer, was so proud of his creation that he wanted to be buried in one after he died. And guess what? His family honored his wish. When Bauer passed away in 2008, his ashes were buried in a Pringles can. It might be the strangest final resting place ever, but hey, you've got to admire the man's dedication to his invention. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy these unbelievable facts, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing content. We've got a lot more mind-blowing stuff coming your way. I hope you learned something new today, or at least had your mind blown a few times. The world is full of strange and wonderful things, and I love sharing them with you guys. Comment below which fact blew your mind the most. Was it the bananas, the stars, the honey, the octopus, or maybe the Pringles can? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.